Well, Papa Bruce here again. This time we're again headed back out to the desert, and I'm going to use that Ozark Trail SUV tent again on the back of the truck. Doesn't look like there's any wind today, or not as much anyway. Excuse me. Should be able to get it up just fine. And we're going into they call it a ghost town. It's an area where a town used to be called Cochran, Arizona. And it's on the Gila River, so I might be able to do some fishing and also maybe some metal detecting. But we're just gonna go out here and hang out and relax. Try out the old tent again and see how it works. So thanks for coming. A little bumpy right now. There was a whole bunch, well, quite a few anyway, javelina run across the road. They went down that way somewhere. Might as well take a look at some of the scenery while we're here. It's beautiful country. Oh, it's a bunch of javelina, a whole family, I guess. What do you call a bunch of javelina anyway? Is it a herd? Is it a flock? Nah. A school? No, couldn't be. I know what it is, but I'm not going to say anything. We'll save that toward the end of the video. And if you guys know, go ahead and guess. But it'll be up to you to do it. Do not look it up in your encyclopedias, if you have encyclopedias. Well, we're headed down the road that way. And it shouldn't be too much further now. The wind's a little gusty, but not bad. Let's head on down the road. I'm pretty sure this flat, open area where the cattle are laying right now in the sun way over there was probably the town site for the old town of Cochran. But I'm going to try to get in a little bit of cover, maybe get closer to the river, and we'll find a spot to set up camp. Well, it's time to relax a little bit after setting this thing up. Well, I love it when it's set up. This is really nice in here. I'm not really have really good housekeeping yet, so I'm going to show you that in a little while. But getting the fly on it was not easy. We'll go outside and get some shots of the tent and it's all set up and how it looks. I like this. I like the concept. And it's really nice having the bedroom back up there inside the tent, the truck. And there's lots of room in here. It's very roomy. So let's take a look and see what it looks like outside. Tent's a little bit dirty, and I did put the fly on upside down, but it doesn't look like it's going to rain by any means. Well, it's another beautiful sunny day in the desert. Getting ready to hike down along the river and see if we could find a place to set up the trail camp tonight and check out holes for fishing. But first of all, I mentioned I would show you some of the inside of the tent, how I have it set up. Let's take a look. I've unzipped the front door most of the way. And I think you can see that there's quite a bit of room in here. It's 9 by 9. I have a small table set up, a good sized table actually, set up here. And I like a recliner, my little side table. And then it certainly opens up nicely to the truck topper itself. And I'm going to include a link below. I've made several videos about this topper and how I have it set up, so I'm not going to go into any detail right now. It sort of reminds me of a pickup camper layout, where I have the big living room down here and the bedroom up there. I have noticed some tracks down there along the water. Not much, but some. Looks like raccoon, though I can't be sure. And it's pretty muddy, so I'm not going to walk down there and find out. Well, the river's right over there. And I don't know if you can hear it in the distance or not, but I do hear some of the ATVs coming through again. The last group that went through left the gate open where the railroad tracks are, where they crossed. And I did notice some cattle in here on this side. Whether they were here before or not, I don't know. You think people could just be a little more cautious, particularly when they're out crossing private property like that. Taking a little break here along the river. I'm trying to decide whether or not I'm going to set up a trail cam down here or not. Worries me a little bit about all the ATVers going by, though I don't think any of them are going to come in and find the trail cam. They generally don't get out of their rigs. They just drive, and that's fine. It's fun for them to do. I think I'll find a spot and set it up and risk it. I don't think there'll be any problem with anybody. And then I'll just come down in the morning and pick it up. I hope I got some good shots of the that SUV tent that goes on the back of the truck this morning. I haven't had a chance to look at them. Might do that tonight and try to do a little editing. I've had some of you ask me, what kind of camera do you have? Well, I can't show it to you because I'm using it right now. It's actually my cell phone. I started using this and I don't see any reason not to continue. This is an older one, an old Samsung. I think it's called a S7 or something, so it's definitely an older phone. But I edited on it as well. And I use KineMaster, which I find is very easy to use, and I need something like that. I also just acquired a gimbal. This is the new DJI OM5. There are several reviews on YouTube about this that do a heck of a lot better than I would do and know a lot more about it. So check them out. So far, I think it's pretty good. I took some of the shots as I was walking down that, what I call the tunnel. And I think they probably turned out a lot steadier than me just hand holding the other camera. I also have a couple of GoPros. Well, one's an old GoPro, and the other is a GoPro clone. I don't know, it's a lookalike GoPro. And I'll use it for some of the shots, particularly if I'm on the water. Well, I think I've made the decision. I'm going to go ahead and set this up, this trail cam up, down where I can get a shot at where those tracks were along the river. I did not bring a strap, so I'm just going to set it on this tripod and hope that no one steals the whole bunch. I'll be back early in the morning and hopefully people will be honest. So we'll go find a spot to put it. Found a piece of camel cord in my backpack. I forgot I had it in here. I thought I had some, but I thought it was orange. This is camo, so I'm just going to take a length of it and go ahead and use it to tie up the trail cam along the area here. Remember when I asked you about the what is a whole group or bunch of javelinas? Have you figured it out yet? I'm not going to tell you now. Wait for tomorrow. Well, I set up the trail cam. You see it? I hope not. But to me, it's pretty obvious. I tried to camouflage it a little bit. Well, I hear a few more ATVers in the distance. I just worry a little bit about leaving the camp. I've locked the truck and some of the more valuable stuff locked it up front, but you never know. So we'll just head on back to camp now and relax, maybe make a nice late breakfast. It's a beautiful day out. Hope the trail cam catches something. Hope I can remember where we put it. I think I can. Hey, cow. It's just me, buddy. Yeah, take your baby. You're okay. Well, it's easy to hear them coming with those bells. A mama and a baby. Well, we're back to the main road now. Or path. HEV road, I guess it is. And we cross the railroad tracks and we'll be headed back toward camp. I heard a train this morning going down the tracks. Sounds like a song. I don't need to set an alarm clock if it's a regular run. We'll see if it happens tomorrow. Get our way back to camp again. Good morning, folks. Whew, day 3. Just got up. It was another cold one last night, but I was comfy in my sleeping bag. Got Mr. Buddy on this morning, or my buddy, portable buddy, Mr. Heater. Anyway, he's warming the place up a little bit. Got the important ingredient going here. Lost my other glasses. Good thing I had these. I think they're rather fashionable. Well, I'm going to get my boots on and get my pack and hike back down to the river this morning. Maybe make some breakfast when I get back. So let's go find that camera. Whoa. Oh, man. It's still cold out. Did you hear that? Quite a few ducks down there. They're gone. And I see the trail camera is here. That's a good thing. Unfortunately, I didn't bring my laptop, and so I can't see what's on the card right now. But I'm anxious to check it out when we get back. And whatever we have in here, I'll go ahead and insert this into the video. Let's get it off the tree. Well, I'm glad that was secure. It'll be exciting to see if we find anything other than, I know some cows have been down this way. The sun will be coming up over the mountain pretty quick and hopefully warming the place up. Sounds like the breeze has dropped and the train's been by. So let's make our way back to the camp. Got packing up to do, and maybe make something to eat. Well, I believe this, excuse me, is the old town site for Cochran. It just must be. I did not find any artifacts or coins or anything, though there are a lot of people out here, probably on weekends, a lot of ATVers. I saw a lot of camper trash, but that's it. This is the area where I saw the group of javelina. Okay, who knows what they are? No, it's not school. It's not a herd, which would make sense to me. But when you see a bunch of javelina, it's called a squadron. A squadron of javelina. You know, it's something you maybe didn't know before, or maybe did. We're headed out now. Thank you for joining me on this little adventure. I will get back and see what's on the card out of the camera. Maybe we can see some animals. But if you enjoyed this, please join me next time. Please subscribe to the channel. It really helps me. I appreciate that. And if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up, hit the bell, and then you'll know when to come back and see what I'm doing next time. You just never know. But until then, I want you to remember, keep hiking.